The Ben Simmons situation just took another wild loop-de-loop on the roller coaster. We knew the Ben Simmons situation was tough, but we didn't know it was going to be this bad from a new report from CBS Sports. Most of us just took a wild guess and assumed that Ben Simmons was not going to report to training camp, which he didn't 2 days ago. But a new report came out 15 hours ago that he is not going to play the entire preseason if not traded, and will take it as far as not playing in the entirety of the 2021-22 NBA season just to get his way to get traded out of Philly. According to CBS Sports, the standoff between Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers could last quite a while. Simmons has asked the 76ers for a trade, and he doesn't plan to report to the team until his wish is granted. However, the Sixers are in no rush to move him unless their deal helps their championship chances present itself. In the meantime, the Sixers could withhold Simmons' salary, and all indications are that they will plan to do just that. So this is something we've never really seen before. In this season, it's just going to be a huge battle between Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. Ben has made it clear who he wants to be traded to, one of the 3 LA teams, or preferably a superstar contender in the Western Conference. The only problem is those teams, the Golden State Warriors and the LA Lakers, are not willing to trade away their best assets for Ben Simmons, which is why it's been so hard to get a trade deal done. I mean, at this point, the most realistic trade that could happen would be Ben Simmons gets traded for Andrew Wiggins to the Golden State Warriors, but even that is kind of out of question. And here's where Ben Simmons and both the Philadelphia 76ers too are making a huge mistake. The Philadelphia 76ers only will trade for someone who is better than Ben Simmons' caliber, which is just not acceptable considering that no NBA contender is going to want to trade away their best superstar asset. And Ben Simmons is making a huge mistake by just carrying this way too far. And I mean, it's kind of his own fault that he wants to be traded out of Philly, considering how horribly he played in the second round series versus the Atlanta Hawks. I think we can all agree, unless you're like some hardcore Philadelphia 76ers fan or something, that we do want to see Ben Simmons in a different jersey next season. There have been tons of teams rumored for a trade package, including the Cleveland Cavaliers, Minnesota Timberwolves, Sacramento Kings, and Portland Trailblazers, and those are some of the most mediocre teams in the NBA. So when you put all those materializing things together, you know it's really been hard to get a trade package done because the Philadelphia 76ers are just so ignorant to Ben Simmons' wishes. Honestly, Ben Simmons is just going to have to ask the genie from Aladdin to grant him 3 wishes. The first wish is to get out of Philly, the second wish is to play for the Los Angeles Lakers, and the third wish is to never speak to Daryl Morey again. Pretty understandable, right? But it's kind of hard to even understand why Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers are turning their backs on each other, because in the time that Ben Simmons played with the Philadelphia 76ers, he averaged 16 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists per game, night in and night out. But if this whole situation goes like I think it will, I'm pretty sure Ben Simmons will get traded before the trade deadline, because I think Ben Simmons has some more tricks up his sleeve, and he's going to do a whole lot more than what he's doing right now to get out of Philly. So for half of the NBA season this year, he could be chilling in his mansion drinking some wine. Comment down below and tell me which team you would like to see Ben Simmons get traded to if you made it to the end. So thanks for watching. Click subscribe, turn notifications on, like, share, comment, all the good stuff. And as always, I'm your boy Hyper Hooper Basketball, and we're out.